while. It's been a long time since I've put one of these videos out. Been a busy year, but I've got some beers to review. Well, I say review, I've had them a long time. I'm just going to drink them really, but we'll maybe give a few opinions as we go. Yeah, it's been a long time since I put a video out. I'm going to try and keep this reasonably short, but obviously I've got 4 beers to review, all from the same brewer, and then we'll also have a little catch up of what we've been doing and what's coming up in the following year, hopefully, anyway. So, anyway, the beers that I've got have been given to me kindly by Mr. Andrew Lynch at High Road Brewery. I've got 4 of his German beer. He did a whole range of them. He's, you know, the Marzen, what else have we got? We've got the German Bock and the Munich Hells, and we've got a Pilsner as well. So yeah, nice little set. So I thought we'd maybe do a bit of tasting and give me a chance to catch up with some of you guys out there. So here we go. So there we go, look. So this is his Marzen, which is the first one that he brewed back in February. So I've had it a long time. So not much of a hiss, but I've had these sitting around quite a while. So we've got glass. Let's see how she looks. It's not long been out of the fridge. So the carbonation, give it a bit of a rough pour. It's not. I don't know actually. Don't know if you can see that. You can see that, but that's definitely carbonation in there. Beautiful, as you would imagine. February, 10 months I've had this sitting around. Absolutely beautiful looking beer though, look at it. If you can get that full colour, I think you can. I think that, yeah. If you can see that how I can see that, that's a really nice beer. So what I'll probably have to do is I'm going to have to, because I'm not going to just suddenly down 4 beers. Well, I might have to cut away. And then we'll have final thoughts and a catch up at the end. Anyway, so you've got to bear in mind I have had these around a while, so there's a little bit of yeah, sweetness, like caramel sweetness on the aroma. It smells like, but let's see how she tastes. Let's get into her. Oh, that is lovely. There is a certain breadiness there. Yeah, kind of really smooth, soft caramel. Really smooth and soft. That's really mellow and yeah, just gives your mouth a nice coating. A bready caramelness, I guess. Yeah. Don't really know what more to say about it than that, but as you can see, beautiful looking beer. I could easily see myself having a session on this stuff, but we've got 3 more to get through. So you have to excuse any background noise. It's a bit windy outside. I've turned the fan fridge off just to try and cut down the noise, but the kegerator's still running. So I will finish this one off and then we'll come back. Okay, so the next one we have in the series is the Munich Helles Lager, 5.5%. Again, not long been out of the fridge, nice and cold, but that's how you'd want to drink a lager type beer anyway. So let's see what we got. Oh, a bit more of a hiss on that one. Let's do this properly, get the label the right way around and all that. This one's looking a bit clearer. Right, so we've got to try and get rid of the haze, which is, a lot of it's on the glass, but this one isn't perfectly clear, which surprises me. This is an ever so slight haziness on it. Is that chill haze? I don't know. But anyway, actually no, it's not. It's actually much clearer when you can get the moisture off the glass. It does come up a bit clearer, but I'm not getting so much off this one. It's a bit lighter, but then this is Munich Helles. Oh, Helles, how are you supposed to say it? It's a little bit lighter in colour to the Marzen or Oktoberfest. Just going to get into it. Let's do it. It's not dissimilar to the Marzen. There is still a light, but really light, sort of caramelly note to that, but really light. It's just like a much lighter version, much cleaner tasting, I think. But there's like a fruity note on that as well. Yeah. Yeah, was that a little bit of spiciness maybe? Yeah, there's more of a spiciness to that, I would say, for me. It may be completely different to when Andy tasted it. If you want to go back and have a look on his channel, a High Road Brewery, Andrew Lynch, I think, on YouTube. He's got his own channel, all his recipes are there. The Marzen recipe, I think, is a Chris Millington recipe. But the other ones, I think they're all listed in the notes on his videos. So he's very well organised, this Andy. So anyway, let's oh, that's lovely. I'm going to get outside of that and then we'll come back. Okay, we're back. And what have we got next? We're going to have a bock next. So, here we go. This is the German bock. Can't actually read that. This label's not as good as the others. 6.1%. Yeah. Getting old, see. Need my glasses. There we go. I don't know if you can read that. Probably read it better than me. Anyway, let's see what we got. Yeah, bit of a hiss. So this is again quite a dark beer. You can make out that there is carbonation. None of these are particularly highly carbonated, but I'm guessing same as anybody else. When you put you bottle off your keg into a bottle and then leave it sitting around for 8 or 9 months, probably doesn't help. But anyway, you can see it's much darker, still very clear, apart from the frosting on the glass. That is, yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Beautiful looking beer. I'm not getting much aroma off of that one. But this should be, I'm guessing these are all about the malts. Or this one anyway. You can see it's much darker malts. So yeah. Let's see how she is. That's got more of a. It is again caramelly, but it's got more of a darker, almost burnt note to it. That is, so far, this might be my favourite. It's definitely got a stronger flavour. There's still that touch of spice in there. I don't know if he's the same hops throughout that he's used. I don't know. I must admit, I should have done a bit more research and looked up what hops he's used on each one. But that is all. That so far, obviously Andrew Lynch he's a top brewer. You're not going to find any issues with any of his beers, and if there are issues, it's probably more likely down to me having beers sitting around for too long. But still extremely enjoyable. I don't know why I'm doing the video, to be honest, because I could just have an evening, sit and smash these lot whilst watching other people on YouTube. So anyway, that is absolutely lovely. I'm going to come back with another in a minute. Okay, here we are again with the fourth and final beer. This is the German Pils, and that is 4.2%. My eyesight really has gotten worse. 4.6%. Right, let's see what we got. Now, definitely more of a hiss. This beer is a lot fresher than the other three. And I picked this one up, and I've had this one before as well, because I did have one, and I picked one up from Mr. Lynch at the Wild Child Open Day, or 5th birthday, back in October, up at Leeds, with Dudes Brews, Johnny Pollock, Chris Millington, and Blue Trouser Brewer. In Pocket, all there in attendance. Cracking day that was. Anyway, we'll get into that. Let's have a look at that. See what you think of that. So that's got a little bit of chill haze. I'm sure if I leave that to warm up, that will probably fade away. In fact, the more I wipe it and just the way I leave it a minute, it's actually coming clear anyway, as you can see. Carbonation wise, don't know if you can see those bubbles. Yeah, nice. So the head on that one, you can see much better. Nice tight white foamy bubbles. This is the sort of beer that you whack it down and you're going to have a nice lacing on the glass. I can see it now. It's got that Pilsnery smell. I don't know what the proper, I don't have the vocabulary to explain exactly what we've got there, but anyway, she's a pretty looking beer, as all of them have been so far, and I'm going to drink her down. Now, so that's quite a lot different to the Pilsner that I did myself. I'm just trying to find the words to explain. There's a little bit of a bite on your tongue, just a little bit of spice, maybe. Is that the right word? Don't know if you call it spice, but yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much a classic Pilsner. It's almost reminiscent of the Pilsners I used to drink as a kid. I say a kid, obviously I was an adult. But yeah. Yeah, for some reason it kind of, and he won't thank me for saying this, but it kind of reminds me of the Holston Pils that I used to drink when I was a youngster. But still, very, very tasty beer. It's definitely got more about it than what you would, obviously perhaps a bit more generous with the hops, or whatever, but it's definitely got a bit more going on than you would have in your standard Pilsner from your local pub, I would say. You can almost, yeah, it's like you can smell the water. It's very strange. But yeah, lovely. Anyway, thank you, Andy. Sorry it's taken me this long, but you were never going to get a decent review out of it anyway, were you? Let's face it. I'm no expert on these things, and I don't have. And everybody's palate's different, obviously. But my palate, as I've discovered, is not actually that sophisticated. I know what I like, and I'd gladly drink any one of these beers on any given day. So yeah, really nice. Cheers, Andy. Anyway, that leads me on. So I picked that one up from like I said, the Wild Child Open Day up in Leeds. So today is the 30th. Yeah, 30th of December. So tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so New Year's Eve, and then we're into 2022. So this year of COVID, obviously, marginally better than 2020, you would say. But yeah, we've had obviously the Wild Child meetup. We had the London Craft Beer Festival in August, which was very good again this year. Always a good get together. Took my youngest son this year. He turned 18 the day before the beer festival, so I think he was working out, and I think the likelihood of him being the youngest person at that festival was fairly fairly good. He really enjoyed it, to the point of he wants it as his birthday present going forward. So yeah, we'll see. 50 odd quid a ticket for his, but it makes it easy, I guess, for his birthday every year. It's always around that time. Not a lot else really. We've had the Zoom brew days. They've helped keep me sane really, all through lockdown and everything else that we've been through over the last couple of years. We've got Richard Williams, Dudes Brews, to thank for those. He always organises them. Does a fantastic job. Helps keep all of us sane. We've got chat groups and all sorts going on. So it's been, brewing wise, feels like a very busy year. Just haven't really done much in the way of videos and stuff. I don't know, where I live, there's always something going on. There's always background noise. I live near a school, and even now I've had to turn my fermentation fridge off so that I can do this. It's a bit windy out there, but because of the date, obviously, there's and it's quite late in the evening. My boys are out, so the house is generally quite quiet at the moment, which makes a change. So yeah, then 2022 year coming up. So got a couple of things planned so far. Obviously, I've got the London Craft Beer Festival. My ticket's already booked for the Friday. If you haven't booked yours, get it done. And I've booked to go to These Hills Beer Festival, which is going to be held in Lewes in when is it? Let me have a look. 24th of June. So there's an interesting lineup there. That should be quite a good one. I've got Brett from down Brighton. He's coming to that one, as is Owen, Blue Trouser Brewer. He's coming as well. So it should be an interesting day out. Have a few beers before that, and then see what the beer festival has to offer. What's going on in the brewery at the moment? Well, I've got a double batch Pilsner. You can see that in the fermenter at the moment, just bubbling away. It's on, where are we? Thursday, brewed on Saturday. No, didn't brew on Saturday. No, brewed 3 days ago. It's on its 3rd day. That's it. Keep umming and ahhing about what upgrades to make next. I want to upgrade my brewing system. Big spend. Considering a B80. Big spend. But then if I put together the 3-vessel system I want, that again is a big spend, especially if you add craft beer pie to that, which comes under recommendation from a few people I know. Yeah, but we will see. Hopefully I may try put out a few more videos than what I've managed in the last year or so. Yeah, it's we'll see what the year brings. I'm gonna do a dry January. Say dry January, I'm having a day off in the middle, but because there's another Zoom brew day on the 15th, hopefully. But put on a few pounds over the last couple of weeks, last month maybe. I need to shed some of that. When you get to the point where you start to feel, a bit uncomfortable with your own weight. So yeah, I need to do something about that. So I'm gonna have a few weeks off the beer. Maybe take up some exercise. We'll see. Watch what we eat for a little bit. Just detox maybe in January and try and shed a few pounds. Other than that, not planned. I've got nothing on. Well, I've got one beer on my keg right at the moment, which is the Pulp, brewed on the last Zoom brew day, which was a little while ago now. It's come good. It's quite nice drinking now. 7.1%. So it's down. It should have been 8%, but 7.1. I'm happy with that. I've got a beer on the hand pull. To be honest, it's going down the drain, I think. That's a out of date Woodford's Wherry kit that somebody gave me. When I brewed it to the instructions, I used RO water and with water additions, and I put it on the hand pull thinking, well, if this beer's as good as people claim, then it should be good on that. But it is a year out of date, and I didn't spice it up with any fresh hops or anything, and to be honest, it's just sweet and cloying and not really my cup of tea. So I think I'll give it a bit longer. I'll leave it on for a bit longer and see what we get, but chances are it will just go down the drain. Other than that, I think that's about it really. Hope you all have had a good Christmas. I forgot to do MON DA BEVVIES. That's just for Mr. Lynch. This is his catchphrase. And I hope you all have a good new year. I hope 2022 is good to you all, and I hope to catch up with a lot of you in that time. Anyway, Happy New Year, everyone.